Welcome, my little couch potatoes, to the comfiest courtroom on the internet. I'm your host, Llama, and it's time for dramatic testimony, overruled objections, and absolutely unqualified opinions. So grab your snuggiest blanket, some delicious snacks, and get ready to watch court with your internet besties. This is Couch Court with Llama.
Good morning, friends. Oh, look at us all teeny tiny. Good morning, friends. Thank you all for being so patient this morning. It's been a morning, but we're here.
It is the Mondayest Tuesday ever.
Oh my God, so much so. So much so. Anywho, happy Tuesday, everybody. We are back to talk more Laura Owens, the thing that never stops. I think, Buffy, you blew up my stuff all weekend being like, did you see this drop? Did you see this drop? And I'm like, oh my gosh, how are we ever going to catch up to all of this?
I know. I was in that live last night where they were talking about the Gingras response to the bar complaint. And I was like, I am never going to get here. So far away. I'm like, what's happening?
We will get there. I promise. Gingras is not that far away in our timeline here. So once he's around, though, I have a feeling you'll be like, when is this mofo gonna leave? Oh my goodness. Hello. Text packet.
I saw text packet in the live chat last night.
Oh, nice. Dan Montana, good morning to you. And Angie and Savage, good morning. Thank you all for being patient and waiting for me today. I am not one who likes to be late, but today was that day. You know, today was so annoying. I got woken up like every hour on the hour since like 4. Couldn't go to sleep because Elbow Feet is sick and is coughing and snoring, which is impossible to fall asleep to. And, and if that wasn't enough to be annoying, the universe is like, let's be super petty. And I don't know where the lid to my thermos is. I don't know why. But that one really annoys me. And then my computer was being wild.
But did he punch you in your sleep?
No, not this time. Yes, for sure. Have I told him that you're Well, I called him and I was like, what's the password for your computer? And he gave it to me. And then it didn't even work on there. So either way, it all worked out. All right. So what are we talking about today? Well, first, actually, we are going to watch, and I don't know who it is that emailed me because it is not your name in YouTube, and I don't want to dox you, so you know who you are, that sent me the Fiverr ultrasound clip from Dave Neal and Megan Fox. So we're going to watch that real quick. Oh, that's not the right one. Again, I don't know what your name is on YouTube. But thank you. And then we're going to read today a declaration of fraud, perjury, impersonation, extortion, and additional legal actions taken by the defendant and his counsel. Those are some big words, Laura. Some big words.
Those are some bold accusations.
Some very bold accusations indeed. And then, then the defendant's motion to strike that declaration. Oh, good morning, Boo Scoop. Was it you? I think it was you that emailed me. Was that you or another name that starts with R? It's a name that starts with a J. There might be other ones. And if there is, I apologize. I just went to the first one on my list. And it's a name that starts with a G or a J. I know what's happening. Anyway, you all wanted us to watch the moment when Dave Neal and Megan Fox, who do a lot of coverage with Laura Owens stuff. I mean, from the sounds of it, they're kind of like the top talkers about things. It was you, Busku. Okay, yeah. Once I saw your name, I was like, wait a second. I think that was her. You sent someone. Okay, that might be. And I'm not the best with email, guys. Okay, so if you got one of those email open trackers like Laura does, on people opening her email stuff, then you're going to be very disappointed. It'll be like Llama opened up negative 100 times.
She deleted.
She deleted.
She saw there was an email and she went.
I mean, I am not known for checking my email.
Some people get anxiety when they see the emails.
My Google is 98% full. They yell at me every day.
Mine is too. I probably have like 2,000 unread emails, but it's all spam. So,
all right. So I don't know how long this is. I don't think it's too terribly long. So this is the moment when they discover that the ultrasound. This, for those that might have missed Friday, with Greg, she sends him an ultrasound after 2 dates and says, I'm pregnant, maybe with twins. I don't know. Of course, because it's always twins. And she's saying, oh, you know, if you date me, I'll take the abortion pills. Obviously, because that makes sense. And on and on and on. Then she says, oh, one died, but then it didn't die. I don't know. Zombie babies. And so she sends him a picture of this ultrasound, which was the ultrasound taken, from a blog from several years beforehand of Stormy, this woman's journey through grief of losing one of her twins in utero. And Laura fucking stole the ultrasound, put her own name on it, and then sent it to Greg, which is vile and disgusting for her to do that in the first place. Now, that stuff will probably be coming out during the trial, if she even has one, because that was brought up in the investigation report. But if you thought the ultrasound, her just putting her name on it, was wrong, we're about to find out that she actually had somebody on Fiverr do it and left a little residue of the Fiverr watermark. So let's
and I didn't even notice it until it pointed it out.
The biggest tell
I know
is her saying, I think all sonograms look the same.
Right.
I like that part.
I mean,
absolutely. So
they don't look the same.
I guess let's set the table here. This is what's going to be the ultrasound image that's of question. This image has proven to have come from this blog. I still believe Vanishing.
Hi, Bruce.
Which is about a vanishing
Good
twin,
morning.
which is essentially when one of a set of twins isn't viable, and rather than expel it gets absorbed. I believe I have that right. He calls her out on this. We're going to see.
Did your teenager develop depression, anxiety, or eating disorders after becoming addicted to social media platforms?
How quickly he calls her out on this reverse image search. We're also going to see how these images are the same, but how they've been doctored. So it's my belief that she or somebody doctored this image. It's also got this extremely bizarre sort of like UFO like crop circle happening here. So it's got this kind of
I'm sure that's a blur dot.
So what's interesting here, and by the way, there's also I never saw this. What are we seeing here? What's this? HEVN? Is this
Could you imagine discovering that in real time?
I'm literally
basically a detective.
A watermark.
What the hell's going on here?
What is that? Wait
you know what?
Go back
I never noticed it, and now I can't see it. I can't unsee it.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is that? VEN NVEN
watermark.
What weird.
Did
she possibly alter this? Okay, hold on a second. I don't know, but could she have possibly altered this in one of those apps that she was using the free version of the?
I hate that.
Or one of the fetuses was writing in with the finger.
I'm sure she'd have super genius twins.
That was just in there.
It would have said help.
Window,
Yeah, he had a. I think it's called a telemeter or whatever. It's a telestrator. He's got one of those telestrators they use in football.
Sending messages from inside.
Yeah,
help!
I tell you what.
Yeah, Megan.
The fetus might be invisible.
I think we need to become new best friends.
But the watermark's not.
She tried to blur out the watermark. That's
Someone
why
says it says. Someone says it says twin. I don't know if that's true.
No,
I'm not.
No, it's
I don't.
definitely Fiverr.
Twin. Is this a T? And it's
with
that
period.
I'm having a hard time with this. I'll tell you what.
It's so funny.
It looks like to me.
It's almost better if you look at it right here. So, oh boy. I mean, who knows? Someone said
it
looks
could
like
say
it's
liver.
liver. Oh.
no.
Either way, I mean, maybe. I mean, maybe it is. Sometimes I'll give her the credit here. Sometimes on an ultrasound, they'll draw things and say like, "This is baby A, baby B."
But it's tight.
The point is
Danielle
that
it says Fiverr.
Oh no! Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. This is why you do it live. This is what. Hold on. So let's go. Let's go back here. Hold on a second. We're gonna go here. Now,
do it live.
give me a second.
Do it live.
Oh,
Fiverr
soundboard. I don't need
Fiverr logo.
I want a soundboard.
Fiverr logo here. Oh boy, stop.
Oh,
It's got a period right there where the dot is.
That's
A
amazing.
Fiverr. Hold on. Fiverr logo PNG. Transparent. So what we need is the transparent PNG.
All right.
And I don't know if this is going to have it, but let's just see if we can download
For
this.
Dave and Megan Fox's reaction. I cannot believe that Laura didn't go hide in a fucking hole after that became public. Like,
right?
I don't even know how many levels of embarrassed. Like, wow.
I feel like I would have loved to know about all the, like, to have been there for that moment. I actually am so jealous of you guys who were there for that live.
I know, right?
That some of you got to witness this firsthand, but that's pretty awesome. That's crazy. Can you imagine?
No, I can't imagine. And I too am jealous that I wasn't part of the early days zeitgeist of all of that. I hate feeling left out. I get total FOMO all the time. That's amazing. What year was that video? How long ago was this? Hold on. Oops. Hold on. I know how the computer works. This was a year ago. Oh wow. It was only a year ago that somebody noted. That's amazing. Because that was 2021 when things start with Greg. So she got away with it for how many years until people put it up and
yeah, I cannot believe that. That's crazy. I would have been dying. Probably would have been like running around my house. I just don't know that.
And then just to keep fighting it is crazy. Not like, oh my gosh, she has no humility, I guess. I don't know. The good news is Dave's fans raised money to send Stormy's family on a trip for her surviving twins' birthday. Oh, shut up. That is so sweet, Boot Scoot. I don't need to cry. I love that. I'm very close. It was April 24th. Okay. April 24th is the Fiverr anniversary. So
that wasn't that long ago.
It wasn't that long ago. And the anniversary is coming up soon. So wow. And again,
she doubles down.
And that's what part of her felony charges are for, I believe.
I know, but but she's not backing off.
No, I don't understand.
I would have been mortified once I was called out.
Oh yeah. If I was her, I'd be living like underground. I'd never coming out again. Wow. Oh, it was almost 2 years ago. Oh, I know. I hate how they do it too. If it's over a certain period of time, just say the freaking date. It's over a year old. Why don't you just
3 months ago?
Right?
Like
it's not helpful
4 months
to
ago.
anybody. It is misleading. I'm going to write an angry letter to YouTube.
Oh, I've got a list of YouTube things to be angry about.
Complaints, grievances that they'll fix in like 18 years. I know. I don't know how she kept doubling down on any, like, oh my gosh. Crazy. All right. So let's read this declaration because it's going to be kind of short. We're only reading this and the other one today because I'm having a day and I was already super late. So that's okay. Maybe we'll put more stuff in at the later.
Are you late? Like late? Or like, do you have something you want to tell me?
No. No, I do not.
Are you pregnant with twins?
Well, Elbow Feet did kind of look at me funny last night, so might be with super genius babies. All right, so excuse me. Remember, Laura is still representing herself at this point, I do believe, because she's basically a lawyer, and this is a declaration of fraud, perjury, impersonation, extortion, and additional illegal actions taken by the defendant and his counsel. All things, well, some of the things that you just got felony charges for.
I was about to say, are you sure this? I had to read it a few times to make sure we were talking about Greg. I was like, are you sure this isn't for you?
Yeah, I know, right? Oof. Man, karma, justice. I just love it when you just watch it happen over time. It's beautiful. All right. So I'll read one and you'll read the next one. Okay. And we'll just rotate back and forth. It's not too terribly long. I know.
So you read one and I'll do two?
Yeah.
Like that? Okay.
Odd numbers and you be the even numbers.
Oh, now you're making me think too hard.
All right. So the plaintiff, Laura Owens, wishes to... It's fucking stupid already. Okay. The plaintiff, Laura Owens, wishes to alert the court to fraudulent activity by the defendant, Gregory Gillespie, and his attorney, Greg with 2 G's, Woodnick, in emails sent directly to the plaintiff throughout the case, as well as in the motion to dismiss, which was signed under oath by Greg and docketed on September 28th, 21. There were also serious charges of fraud against Laura that she wishes to address beyond her brief statement in the response to the motion to dismiss that need to be addressed regardless of whether their motion is even considered, given that the application for default was docketed on 9/27/21 or granted in the future. Girl, they're not going to get rid of the case because of a time thing. Oh my goodness. Oh, hello there, Ville-Marie. Oh, yes, that's right. There's so many ultrasounds to keep track of. It's just crazy. It's just so crazy.
I know, right?
Zaddy. Oh, okay. All right.
Why do we call him Zaddy?
I don't know.
Is he like really hot?
I don't know.
He's just really cool.
I just saw what Jen Grist looks like for the first time like a week ago.
Were you disappointed?
I didn't know what anybody actually looks like except for Laura and Clayton. Those are the only 2 people, and I knew what they look like. And then when I saw it, it was just like, that's the guy? Like, that was just not I for some reason just thought he was some old as fuck guy.
Yeah, but he looks weird. He looks worse and worse as he gets older.
Does. He also looks like he would go to like some
Oh, he looks dirty. He looks skeezy. He looks like a used car salesman. Anybody who took him seriously was like, yeah, no. I could have looked at you and said that was a scummy lawyer.
I think he cosplays as a vampire sometimes.
What? No, are you joking? Are you messing with? Okay, you're being okay. I was like, no way.
Yeah. Not sexy vampire detective Buffy. Okay. No. But I was very surprised.
You had me at vampire.
I thought, man, he must be like old as fuck. And that's why he just keeps believing all of her nonsense. Nope. And now I cannot wait even more. Because it's like, oh. Is she pregnant with his babies? Has she claimed that yet? Oh, I can't wait till we get into that. Anyway.
That would be a plot twist, wouldn't it?
Right.
I couldn't think that he's infatuated with her. Wouldn't that be fun? Because I mean, I was all up in that live just listening. I actually fell asleep listening to it. Woke up and y'all were still going. Anyway, so I was like, I fell asleep. I woke up and I was like, whoo, this guy.
I just understand.
I think he's got a thing for her. That's my thought. That's my opinion.
Why would you put all of this on the line for her? Like, I don't understand. But that's a conversation for a different time. We'll be getting very close.
I know. Sorry, I jumped the gun. I'm all up in it. I blame you.
I know, it is my fault. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay, so on August 24th, 2021, Mr. Woodneck. Wait, no, we're on August 11th. You moved up on me.
Oh, sorry. Oh.
There we go. Okay. On August 11, 2021, the plaintiff filed CV, bunch of numbers, as a self-representative litigant. On August 23rd, 2021, when Greg's attorney accepted service on behalf of his client, he asked if she was represented and who to contact going forward in the case. Laura answered pro se and to communicate with her.
Oh, not Uncle Joe, though. Oh my God, I forgot all about that already. Everything is so fake with her. On August 24th, 21, Mr. Woodneck contacted Mr. Joseph Cotchett, a trial litigator in California, who Laura knew to be a family friend of Laura's, to ask if he was representing her in the case. I know. Why would they think that? Oh, maybe it's because you made it sound like that's what was happening. Mr. Cotchett's office explained that they are not and alerted Miss Owens to Mr. Woodneck's inquiry. She then contacted Mr. Woodneck directly to reiterate that she was a pro se litigant and was confused as to why he had contacted Mr. Cotchett's office. Are you kidding me? Does she read her own emails?
No. She was hacked.
Oh, I forgot. Hacking is now on the table. I forgot all about that.
That wasn't her. She was hacked.
That's right. Greg had all of her login information to everywhere and everything. I forgot. Okay. I can't believe she wrote this to the court. The audacity. All right. Oh, I guess I got to keep going. I'm sorry. I thought that was a number.
Yeah.
Even with this knowledge, Greg's attorney sent 2 more emails on August 25th to Mr. Cotchett of alleged correspondences between Ms. Owen, Mr. Cotchett, and his former employee, Ms. Allison Cordova. The emails were titled, all caps because we're yelling, "Reply sent on behalf of Joe Cotchett, Laura Owens, pregnancy." In case you
just for dramatic flair.
Yeah. In the motion to dismiss, Greg reports that Mr. Woodneck's request to speak with Joseph Cotchett about the seemingly fraudulent emails purportedly authored by Joseph Cotchett and lawyers who have not worked at the firm for quite some time went without any substantive response. These letters, still not shared in their entirety with Laura by Greg, were not drafted by Greg and would have served no purpose to further her case, which had been filed 12 days prior. I think she meant to use plaintiff there. They were undoubtedly fraudulent, drafted by Greg with the intention of framing Laura for criminal fraud with Mr. Cotchett, as well as to embarrass her by closing confidential medical information, the pregnancy, to a known family friend. Wow. Okay. That's not at all how things have played out. So that's
okay. So,
sorry. Okay.
Yeah. Wow. The level of delusion. Wow. Let's see. Please refer to number 12 in the defendant's motion to dismiss, where he stated that plaintiff has refused to take a non-invasive prenatal paternity test despite undersigned counsel informing her on August 27th that they had scheduled the test for her. On August 27th, the plaintiff received an email from Sarah Seberg, a paralegal with Woodnick Law, PLLC, informing her that she would receive an email from ArcPoint Labs of Scottsdale later today, setting the appointment for non-invasive prenatal testing for next week, Exhibit 1.
Ooh.
Text packet. I'm Buffy bot 710.
She's pretty easy to spot. A little Buffy bot. Why did you say it like that? I just kind of, you said it very hello.
I'm Buffy bot. Yes. I know. I said it. I was trying to whisper.
Okay.
It was like I was whispering in her ear.
Oh.
Okay. I was trying to sound sexy. I'll drop the link for my OnlyFans. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Ooh, it's a day, y'all.
It's a day.
We're unhinged today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So on 9/1, the plaintiff received an email from Mr. Woodnick saying that she should have received the confirmation data from ArcPoint regarding the prenatal paternity testing. Exhibit 2. The plaintiff contacted ArcPoint Labs and learned that I guess I should be using Greg and Laura. I don't know.
It's fine. Whatever you want to do.
It's hard for my brain to insert a new name. Learned that Greg's undersigned counsel never had communication with them regarding Miss Owens' pregnancy, despite claiming that they, period. Okay, she needs help. Grammarly. Both the defendant and his attorney have both committed perjury. Bold. Yeah, she found the bold.
Oh, so she knows what the law is on the statute.
It was just minor perjury.
It's funny, Laura.
They have both committed perjury by writing statements known to be false on his motion to dismiss. Girl, stop. Which included an affidavit. In addition, not only is a prenatal paternity test unrelated to tests for a case related to abortion well, first you have to prove there was a pregnancy, abortion coercion, but the defendant would have no right to schedule medical testing for the plaintiff. Okay, so one's not related to other, but you're accusing him of being the father of your child. So
right.
And it's coercion. So now you need to prove that it is his child and you are in fact pregnant. Like it is related. That's not the way
she wants to do it though, Buffy. God, why don't they just take her word for it? Jeez.
Is that how that works?
I mean, obviously. And they're so, this is ridiculous. In an email written on September 1st, 2021, refer back to Exhibit 1, by Greg's attorney, he wrote, "You can avoid both litigation expenses and exposure in a sizable civil judgment by promptly filing to dismiss your lawsuit. Please be advised, as I am sure your Uncle Joe, a nickname for Joe Cotchett that was meant to be condescending, warned you was forthcoming. The counterpetition will contain a fraud allegation as the images you sent to Mr. Gillespie were confirmed to be a recycled ultrasound from 2015. I love that she's using all the different fonts she can, different sizes, bold, italics to make her pile of shit look somewhat pretty, but no. All right. It's fine if you need to yell.
No, I feel like they've already expect the ASMR voice. I can't give them the, oh my God, Buffy's a mom voice. Mr. Woodnick, on behalf of the defendant impersonated, Mr. Cotchett, threatened the plaintiff with fraud charges if she did not dismiss the prejudice the charges against Mr. Gillespie on the basis of fabricated conversions with Mr. Cotchett. I think she's got it backwards. You're supposed to capitalize the names and like lowercase everything.
But how will they know she's serious, Buffy?
I would have taken her more seriously had she done it correctly. It should be noted that Miss Owens does know anything about. Wait, is she drunk? It should be noted that Miss Owens does know anything about these ultrasound photos, which have yet to be produced by Greg, despite threats of charges based on their existence. She doesn't know anything? Does know anything?
Girl,
she should know something. They're hers.
I mean,
they're hers.
Does she not understand what would happen to a lawyer if they did something like this? You're telling me they're willing to risk a job where you'll get hundreds of dollars an hour for like even 10 minutes of your time to like make up these emails with another attorney? Like, what fucking world do you live in? Like, that's crazy to me.
All of this is crazy.
It wasn't me, it was this lawyer.
So horrible. She is like bad at this. Like bad. She's not even, like I keep saying, if you're gonna fraud better. She's doing it bad. It's bad.
She's not good at anything she's done in her life, apparently. All right. So on September 30th, 21, Laura received an email from Mr. Cotchett, Exhibit 4, shared with his permission, regarding the actions of Mr. Gillespie and Mr. Woodnick. Subject, Greg Woodnick, sent on behalf of Joseph W. Cotchett. Dear Laura, thank you for the note. It is an extraordinary story with Gillespie. I am glad you are pursuing charges as they, typo, conduct is outrageous. If we can help in any way, do not hesitate to call. Best regards, Joe. Like, what?
The shade. Typo, babe, did you read any of the above text you wrote?
She's got that baby brain. Jeez, Buffy. I know, right? Like, yeah, they're gonna seek out this attorney. Like, you're crazy pants. All right. There we go.
In regards to the serious fraudulent allegations by Greg in his motion to dismiss, specifically numbers 1, where he claimed that he believed the pregnancy to be false, so all claims must fail. Well, yeah, literally everything after that fails if there's no pregnancy.
That works.
That's how it works. Where he called her pregnancy fictitious. Yeah, and where he claimed the plaintiff, you, fabricated the abortion coercion charges. Because if there's no pregnancy, there's no abortion.
Magic. But she's not good with anatomy.
4 documents from not one, not 2. 4 documents from one medical confirming the pregnancy were sent to the defendant on July 16th and also attached to the complaint. The defendant signed an app. Well, go ahead.
This is filed, I want to say in October. Hold on just a second. Page 5. Okay. October 4th is when she filed this.
How pregnant are you now?
She's like July 15th. So August, September, October. She's over 3.5 months pregnant. You should have some more proof of your pregnancy by now.
Should have a really good to see ultrasound by now.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Especially since her baby survived those abortion pills twice and all of that. But, you know.
Super baby.
All right. Sorry. There we go. Down here. Okay.
The defendant signed an affidavit with his motion to dismiss and has perjured by making these claims when he knows the pregnancy to be true. The following information is known by the defendant. On July 16th, Laura went to One Medical's Kierland location at the request of Greg, who did not believe the test she had taken at home, and saw Dr. John Jones to take a pregnancy test. Greg asked Laura to give him her login information for her One Medical patient portal so he could view her health information on his own. He claimed not to trust her being pregnant despite A, sending him a positive urine pregnancy test, B, receiving a note written by the doctor that Mr. Gillespie had requested to confirm it, C, reading her after visit summary. The plaintiff references Mr. Gillespie's skepticism in a message to the physician who she saw that day, Dr. John Jones, who attached the same letter confirming the pregnancy. Okay, hold on. if I was pregnant and there was a guy who honestly did not believe that I was pregnant, I would be like, bro, let's go right now to the ultrasound. Let's go see. Like, I need to prove this to you. And then from there, we can go on to whether you're the daddy. But if you honestly don't believe I'm pregnant, I am showing you.
Right? I would. I'd be the same way. Like, really, mofo? Okay, fine. Let's go. I'm going to get my blood drawn. I'm going to pee in 7 cups. I'm going to put some jelly on my belly. Let's go.
Exactly. And I'm going to make a appointment at the local ultrasound. Like, you're coming with me to the doctor. Like, let's go. Like, someone's going to call me a liar and I know I'm not lying. You're coming with me, bro.
About having a baby. Something like serious like that, you know, because it is a pretty serious thing, Laura.
And then from there, we can, you know, if you want to argue about paternity, then that comes out with science. But like, just to say I'm not pregnant.
But I think in chat, you can help me. Doesn't she kind of do this with Clayton eventually as well, where like, she's just like, the P test is good enough. I don't have anything else to show you for months, even though she should absolutely have something else. And it's the same exact song and dance she does with him. She never provides anything after a P test, which is crazy.
Yeah, I guess I just don't understand. I guess I do, because you're fake. So
the line was very,
it makes sense.
Very faint. Yeah, because she doesn't. I mean, here's the thing. You can pee on a pregnancy test at home, all right, and it comes back positive, and you can call the doctors and say, hey, I just had a positive pregnancy test. And they'll be like, well, come in. You're going to have to take some more, because they don't just take your word. And it could be numerous reasons why that you can get a positive test. It's not even 100%. She did have one blood test. See, because that's what I was wondering is like,
but your number, but usually they test it again to make sure your numbers are going up.
Yeah. Because if they're not, that's a big problem, Laura. If you knew anything about being pregnant ever. I do feel like there was a blood test mentioned somewhere, or her HCG numbers, which were like 126 or something, which is.
Yeah, especially if your levels are really low to begin with, they definitely want to double check. Because I just remember mine being really low because I had issues, and then they had to check it again to make sure that they were doubling, and then I had to go on another medication because the pregnancy was like not really looking too great. She's 15 now, by the way, but yeah, so like they do check those, because your numbers are supposed to be at a certain level at a certain point in your pregnancy. And so if they were that low, because I can't imagine you can get that high of HCG levels from a HCG shot, but I don't know much about it.
I don't either, but that would be wild if so, to even get that. I don't know. Though I just learned you can buy it, so what do I know?
Yeah, but like, why would you want all the side effects that come with HCG? Like, I mean, obviously, if you're
supposed to get a boyfriend, Buffy,
you know, the normal way, like most of us.
That is true.
What do you pretend to be saying? No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, they really only tell you your HCG level if you're starting to. Well, if there's something wrong, or you are losing a baby. It seemed to be the only time that they were ever brought up. For me, so anyway. Weird. So, I don't know. Your message disappeared. That's weird. I see them all. Probably YouTube being YouTube's.
I've heard YouTube was having text problems where people were sending messages and they just disappear. And it's not like, or they're not showing up at all, or they're showing up in different languages in chats. So YouTube is being kind of weird.
Fun. I love when all that happens when we're not around. Now, in addition, Greg forced Laura to have a video call to verify the test results, saying that he said he would not believe her otherwise, despite the abundance of proof given. Abundance is, I don't know about that. The call was with Julie Ulrich, NP of One Medical. After confirming the result with Mr. Gillespie present virtually, Ms. Ulrich asked to speak to Laura alone to ask screening questions for a potential abuse victim based on Greg's controlling behavior displayed on the call. They also, Laura, will always ask you about that. Whether
I was about to say,
her-
I've been to a regular doctor's appointment for a cold and they ask you about
I think so. I think we will.
yeah.
Like at the
Do you want me to
hospital,
go
wherever you go, they ask that now. At least that's been my experience everywhere, even when they have no reason to, you know. So you're not that special, Laura, but I'm sure she's milking it. That's for sure.
Oh, true. On September 28th, Laura received an email from Nicole Russell with the Phoenix One Medical Records Department indicating suspicious activity on her account. She was concerned for Miss Owens' safety, given the concerns documented by Miss Ulrich about Mr. Gillespie's behavior in the video call on 9/16. We take steps to protect your personal information here and take that job seriously. However, we completely understand that sometimes we need to take extra care to protect a patient in this scenario. I do recommend making sure your online calendars are not linked to the ex-boyfriend's email, such as Google Calendars or iCloud Calendars, etc., to keep your doctor's appointments, times, and dates private, and also logging out of your One Medical account from the app and website after each use if you are still meeting or visiting with him. Very importantly, if you do feel unsafe or in a crisis, please, without hesitation, call or text 911. If you are in Scottsdale or anywhere in Maricopa County and cannot call, they are text enabled. We are, of course, always here 24/7 to assist you as well by phone or video chat with some wait time for non-emergency concerns. Wishing you lots of support and strength during this time. This sounds like a canned response.
Nicole.
Nicole. XOXO.
Now, did the nurse lady or doctor lady even ask her about the abuse, or did she just say it all and that's just their response to it? You know, like the lady on the plane.
Yeah,
like it was so obvious, but it was like, no, it wasn't quite like that at all. So no,
it sounds like a canned response. Like they send to anybody.
It's a good voice for one. Isn't this the woman in the charges, like from the that was in the investigative report? Yeah, I think it was. In the paperwork that we read anyway. All right, so Greg has had the login information, including the password for her One Medical patient portal. He knew that her computer, email, personal and work, and social media accounts were tied to the same email address and password. Well, that's just you being a dum-dum, Laura. As Miss Owens gave him that information on a call that they had immediately after their text exchange. Oh, my goodness. He was also aware of Mr. Cotchett's firm representing Ms. Owens in a civil case in 2017, as well as his current representation of her father.
You know, the talk show host,
Ron Owens. In case you didn't know, he's kind of a big deal in the Bay Area, a local celebrity, if you will, in an ongoing case. You see, that's why I think Laura had to put this all out there, is because this lie, because him and her dad probably fucking like laid into her, like, what? And she was like, it wasn't me. They put it all up, not me. I would never do that, Daddy. I would never do that. Laura has not deleted any correspondence with his firm from the case and suspects that Greg has accessed and altered emails and documents in an effort to embarrass her with Mr. Cotchett. In addition, she suspects that he has attempted to access her more recent medical records through One Medical recently, as noted in allegation 10. Wow. Okay.
Well,
oh, right. Yes. That Like, I knew he was friends with the family. So I thought, okay, but that he's actively representing her dad. Oh, I would have went off on her. These are both you, so I'm gonna go get some coffee while you read them.
What happened to 13?
She doesn't know how to count.
13.
This is so bad, Laura. Do better. This is garbage. And you call yourself a pro se person. Okay. All right.
I think Daryl Brooks did a better job. Okay. So Laura would like the court to take into account the provably fraudulent and perjured statements, as well as unethical actions by Greg and his attorney when considering their motion to dismiss. The complaint has not been addressed whatsoever, and any further charges would be an abuse of process. Secondly, Laura would ask that the defendant and his attorney, I'm going to start that over. Secondly, Laura would ask that Greg and his attorney immediately stop. 1, threatening criminal action based on fraudulent actions. 2, suspend further allegations in this case done with the sole purpose of harassing, embarrassing, and defaming her in an effort to intimidate her into dropping the charges and abuse the court by delaying the case unnecessarily. Ms. Owens requests that Greg and his attorney stop making statements considered to be libel, defamation, and slander done to damage her reputation as a podcaster. She's a serious podcaster.
Okay.
And as a speaker on domestic violence issues. This includes not acting out on his threat to contact the coordinators of TEDx Women in an effort to replace her as a speaker in their December event.
Interesting. You also know how else we know that this whole Kotchett thing was fake is, wouldn't he have reported Woodnick like for doing that? I would think so. But I think he knew it was Laura. The plaintiff has stated that she will donate any and all relief stemming from this action to charity and ask the court to take this into consideration when considering the integrity of this case. Look how honest I am. I'm going to give what money I win to charities.
A true philanthropist. A woman for the people.
She's so fucking ridiculous. I can't even believe it. All right, this is sending it places. Oh, look at that shitty signature there, Laura. Ew.
It's like my 6-year-old's handwriting.
It's about as good as your editing of this letter. Look at the top. Urgent!
Does that work?
I love up here. Instead of pro se, she says, representing self without a lawyer. We know, Laura. We know, and you are not good at it. Oh my gosh. How embarrassing for her.
These are like all the emails. I feel like we've seen these like
we have.
times.
Mm-hmm. We read that one. That one's for getting testing. We read that one too. Oh, I don't think we did this one. This is Monday, September 27th. Hi. I am self-represented. I know the opposing attorney said that it would be under my name, and they have lied about several things. So I just wanted to confirm that there were no orders. I don't believe there are, and I am the plaintiff. Thanks, Laura. She didn't even send all her best. What a rude bitch.
XOXO.
And then they're like, I don't see anything pending with your name on it. Sorry. See how short and sweet that is?
Because they don't care. Because they don't care.
They don't care. Nobody cares, Laura. Nobody cares. We read that one already.
Pregnant.
We definitely did this because those images, I think, are the... right? Oh, gosh. This is her urine pregnancy test that all it says is positive from Dr. John Jones, who I guess is very real, even though that sounds like a made-up spy name. But, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
right. The patient was
seizure meds.
medication. She was on Lamictal, you guys.
We know that that's why she got pregnant. We just know.
Those were her medical records. Okay, yeah, this is all stuff that she already put. Way to waste my fucking time, Laura. Your stupid bullshit motion. All right. So let's go over here and read Greg's response. You know,
he didn't just write bullshit and send, because
maybe
I'm still maintaining that would be the best course of action.
Maybe so. I don't know. But this is how a real lawyer writes things, Laura. See how it says attorneys for defendants and nothing else? It's almost like they know how to do that.
But she's practically.
So this is a motion to strike all of what Laura just said, because it's all fucking nonsense. Defendant Greg Gillespie, through counsel, requests the court strike Laura's declaration of fraud, perjury, impersonation, extortion, and additional legal actions, blah, blah. On August 11, 2021, Laura filed her complaint alleging abortion coercion, domestic violence, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. Greg filed a motion to dismiss on September 24th, 21. Laura filed a non-rule conforming motion to seal just hours after receiving defendant's motion to dismiss. Oh, is that because you didn't want people to know about all of your lies? Laura filed her declaration October 4th, 2021. Also non-rule conforming. The declaration must be struck pursuant to this rule. In her declaration, Laura alleges, among other things, that Greg and counsel fraudulently drafted emails between Laura and a law firm in California, that Greg and his lawyers impersonated a California attorney. Oh, that was rough. That Greg and counsel were involved in extortion. Neither counsel nor defendant tampered with Laura's email or the email system of a law firm in California. This allegation alone warrants sanctions from the court. And I'm going to go with they're not granted because she's pro se. But, yes, half-ass fashion. I agree. Greg is definitely the cleverest, well, so far in my rating, of Ella's victims. Her type is well-meaning, naive hunks. But her painting him as an arch evil super hacker is risible. I love it. I do love that he's like, you know what? I don't give a fuck. Sense of snark. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he's still like a super nice guy, but he was just like, Now, where was I? Further, in Laura's relentless attempts to blame Greg for documents she fabricated, Laura has inadvertently admitted that the documents are indeed fictitious. Yes, she did. Is this why Greg's lawyer Woodnick, was it because of all of this allegation right here? It was so preposterous that he was like, oh, we are taking this beat down. Is this what got him riled up, or does that still come later? Because I can't imagine when he read that, like, what? I couldn't imagine his reaction to that. Like, are you serious? That's true. He did catch on to it real quick. Okay. If Laura is pregnant, the remedy is found in this section. Striking the filing is proper pursuant to Arizona code, blah, 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 provides the court may strike any part of a filing that is prohibited or not authorized by a specific statute, rule, or court order. Okay. Rule 11, sanctions are warranted. Although Greg is not formally seeking Rule 11 sanctions at this time, he reserves the right to seek sanctions if Laura's vexatious litigation continues. Sanctions, in case you don't know, is when you have to pay the court money because you messed up. So Or I think there might be other things beside money, but it's usually just money. They'll be like, all right, you've been fined $1,000 for this bullshit. Kind of like contempt in a way. Ish. That this court strike Laura's declaration of blah, 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 and that this court award defendant his attorney's fees and cost, that this court grant such other and further relief as deemed appropriate. Oh, he was a little bit calmer in that than I thought he would be, because if somebody accused me of the things that Laura did, I'd have popped off.
I was hoping for a sassy response.
I know. That's okay. I do know sassiness is coming eventually, soon. Right? Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff for Thursday and Friday. So I think sassiness will definitely be happening.
I love a sassy attorney.
I know. Me too. He had to explain to his kids about what? Oh, never mind. Read up, Llama. Yes, that's crazy. We read about that in the investigation report. And we were like, surely they're not accusing Greg and his lawyer of...
That was in the investigative report that we read, right? And we were like, wait, what?
No way.
So, because that was kind of like an overview of everything, right?
Yeah.
Like the investigative thing. And now we're like going into the weeds of it. Okay.
Yes. Which is just wild. So she's already accused Greg and Woodnick of fabricating these emails with Joe, which is just unbelievable. Because she doesn't know how the real world works. No attorney is going to do that over a case like this, especially. But, oh boy, what a delulu land she lives in. I can't wait. Because I think, right away, because Greg calls her out, because Woodnick calls her out, she's just pissed. Because how dare anybody accuse her of being a liar, Buffy?
She is a liar.
She's the truth teller. The truth teller.
That's right. Well, the truth in her world looks an awful lot like a lie in mine.
Sure does, doesn't it? Wow.
No, I know. I just feel like there's so much here, and I just want to know it all. This is crazy. She's nuts. She's
so nuts. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry, guys. Well, that's all we're gonna do today. We're gonna do a short day today because I gotta get it together.
Llama's gonna break her computer.
Probably. No, it's working just fine. Thank you, computer. Now, but Thursday, Friday, we will have a good old time. Thursday and Friday. I promise. Just today is just not a day for me. It's not happening. Plus, tonight at 8 p.m., right here, Terry and I will be on for True Crime and Wine Time. We're going to be doing part 3 of the Robert Hansen deep dive series that we're doing. And it's going to be a lot of ranting and cussing tonight. I can tell you that right now.
No.
It's a very infuriating part of the story. Because we're doing that for the month of March, multiple parts. So if you haven't yet, please watch the first 2 episodes. And again, tonight at 8 p.m. we'll be doing that. Now, also, this has nothing true crime related, but you've been replaying Crew Nut. Thank you. I love that. Thank you. This is true crime aside, but do you love Marvel? Because I love Marvel. I love Marvel, and a lot of my friends aren't really Marvel nerds. So I told them all that we are going to be doing a Road to Doomsday marathon over in our Discord server. Yes. We're going to be watching all the movies, all the shows. I'm going to hold all of their hands through our journey. So if you want to be a part of that, please join our server, The Courtyard. Or if you don't want to watch the same time we're watching them, there will be chats where you can just talk about all the different stuff. But I'm a huge nerd at heart, first and foremost. So my next several months is literally going to be nothing but Laura, Owens, and Marvel, which isn't so bad. It's not so bad. So just nerd up with me over there. It'll be a good time. You're addicted to this case like Laura is addicted to lying. I love that.
No, every time I open up my YouTube, there's something that pops up, and I'm always sending her links, and she's like, "Stop reading ahead."
Yeah. Oh, tomorrow night at 8 p.m. over on the Discord channel, we're starting with Iron Man tomorrow night. So it's just hanging out, being casual. It'll be a fun time. Because that's all I care about right now is the roads to doomsday and telling my friends jokes that they're not going to get for like a couple more weeks. God, I know. It's ridiculous. Anywho, you guys, that's all we got for you today. We will be back with Laura Owens coverage Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern on time, hopefully, for Llama. What's the Discord channel again? You should see the link right there in the chat.
Andy just posted it.
Or you can find it in our About section, or I think under the video too, the description. I don't know. But yeah, come join. We'll have all the Marvel fun. So, all right, friends, thank you so much for being with us today. Can't wait to see you again later this week. Until next time, go forth and be amazing. All right. Bye, guys. Bye.